Happy New Year! It is January 1st, 2025. We are doing the first hike, pretty much this first hike of the year and first hike of the month. We are at the Montour Preserve. Mike's with me. It is rainy and cold January 1st. So come with me as we take a hike around Montour Preserve.
Chestnut trees. They are a hybrid, mostly goldenrod. In Pennsylvania, we have about 11 different kinds of goldenrod, and they are a great source of pollen for pollinators and nectar for pollinators. So, and I'm looking for a gull, but I don't see any right here. So I will keep walking. Anyway, this is great habitat for pollinators and ground nesting birds and so on. So, American chestnut trees were wiped out in the early 1900s, mid 1900s, because they got a disease called chestnut blight. Chestnut trees there used to be 1 in 4 chestnut trees in our forest, and they would have a mast every year. Unlike our oaks and so on, these guys would provide a lot of food for wildlife every year. When the chestnut blight wiped them out, of course that left a gap in the woods and so on. And the American Chestnut Society has been trying to crossbreed between Chinese chestnut and American chestnut to make a tree that is resistant to the blight and have almost all of the characteristics of an American chestnut. American chestnuts would grow tall and sturdy. Chinese chestnuts grow like wider. Their canopy is wider. So these trees do have the blight, but they're still alive. So there's some hope. The last time I heard, they were really close to having an American chestnut cross with the Chinese that looked and had the qualities of the American chestnut. But I don't believe they're commercially for sale just yet.
I think they are looking for a location to plant them on.
Yeah,
like the Chestnut Foundation.
Yeah.
Is looking for places and landowners that will give it a shot to see how it works.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. When I retired, I presented to agency, and that was a daunting task because I was supposed to go identify the nature of the bush, and I didn't know nothing, and I had to quickly find one of the ways that I learned patterns. This is the white oak.
White oak tree.
Not. That would look like
This one.
that was a red oak. Okay.
Red oak?
Yeah. I can find the maple. That was good. But there's a definite difference in the pattern of the bark. But even within each tree, like human beings, have differences. So, I love I'm always surprised at how many people are allergic to it but don't know what it looks like. In the winter, of course, it's really hard to find or to identify. But one of the ways that you can identify it is by the root system. This is a poison ivy vine. Do you see how hairy it looks? What is it, Marissa? What do you say? Don't touch the hairy rope, because that's poison ivy, and you can still get the itchies even in winter. So yeah, this is poison ivy. We have also a vine. We have a couple of vines in Pennsylvania besides poison ivy, but one of them that grows really close to they like the same environment, and that is a Virginia creeper. Poison ivy has the three leaves. Virginia creeper has 5. It is remotely possible that you can have a reaction to Virginia creeper, but it's rare. But a lot of folks are allergic to this. Oh, and the Virginia creeper vine doesn't have that many little rootlets on it, okay? So yeah, this is a poison ivy. So there's a lot of these. I just found this on the ground. There's a lot of this on the bark of, and on rocks. You find it on your concrete steps or your stone steps at home, or the shale sidewalks or whatever. Does anybody know what this stuff is? Moss? It's a big guess.
Lichen?
It's a lichen, yeah. It's a lichen. What do you know about lichens? I caught you on the spot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a combination of two organisms. Do you remember what they are? It's all right. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden too. It's an algae and a fungus. They work together in a symbiotic relationship, and the algae is green, and that provides the chlorophyll and the food, and then the fungus kind of holds on to the moisture for the algae, for the lichens. There are unknowns. I didn't know this until I saw the book. There are hundreds of different kinds of these. There's a book in the library at the preserve that is all lichens, and it's about that thick. I was surprised. A lot of people think that, well, some people think that it harms the tree. It does not. It's just hanging out. It's just living on the tree. It's not hurting the tree at all. So, lichens. Okay? Any questions so far? Stem. And then it will hatch, and it will eat, and the goldenrod will build like a burrow, this gall around the larva, and maybe it's still in there. I can't remember when it comes out. Let's see if I could do this without hurting myself. Right.
What kind of bug is supposedly in there?
It's either
Bless
a
you.
fly or a wasp. And I was going to look up, yeah. He's gone, but you can see where he was. He's that his little... So that's why I don't, at home I have wild, native plants, and I don't cut them back until like March. Thankfully I don't live where people care. I don't live in a suburb or anything. And so it looks a little ratty until I get it cut back. But this is why. Because there are a lot of insects that will winter over in those stems of different kinds of native plants. And also in the leaves. Lightning bugs spend the winter underground, under leaves, so I don't rake my leaves either. Because I want to see those little guys in the spring. So anyway, yeah, it's a bug. Ag used to be an ash tree, a white ash. But all of our white ash are gone because of an invasive insect called an emerald ash borer. It was a pretty bug. It was an emerald green beetle sort of thing. But the females would lay their eggs on the bark of an ash tree, and then when they hatch, they would burrow under the bark of the tree, and then they would feed on that layer where the life of the tree is, and create all these tunnels. Can you see all those tunnels? And basically girdle the tree and cut off its lifeblood, and it would kill it. So, if you find one, you are a lucky person. So, yeah, take a look at those tunnels.
White ash
That
tree.
poor tree had no chance.
So we just got done doing the Chilaswak, however you pronounce it, trail. It's 3.92 miles. It wasn't too bad. The last part over the dam? Yeah, dam spillway thing. The wind was pretty much pushing against us, but I got as much as I could of the lady talking about the trees and the plants and invasive stuff. It was quite interesting. Last time we were here, we didn't do the whole thing because of just timing. We only got just shy of halfway and walked back, but it wasn't too bad, even though it was a rainy day on the first day of 2025. So if you can, like, share, subscribe on my YouTube, like, share, follow on my Facebook, that'd be greatly appreciated. I have Venmo link in the description on on the YouTube. I might put on the Facebook from now on. But yeah, it was a nice little first day hike of the month and the year. Hope you guys had a good new year. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.